All right, guys, welcome back. We are here with Ninja Gaiden 4, which literally just dropped here. I'm playing it via Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, playing it here on the Xbox ROG Ally X. And I just wanted to give you a first look of how it does run on this device. I haven't changed any of the settings. And what's interesting is when you do launch this game up here on the handheld, it's running here at 1080p. And it's actually has prioritized resolution. It's running at prioritized resolution for FSR, but it's running on the graphic preset of high. So you're starting off right away at 1080p 30 frames per second. That's kind of where they drop you in. So we'll quickly play through a bit of this, and then we'll change some settings so we can get out of this. Again, as I say with these videos, don't mind the gameplay. I'm literally trying to play while recording. It's difficult. And these games are hard, so it may not look great, but here we are, and it's holding that 30 FPS, like 35, going up to 40 here, almost hitting 40 there at 39. So this is on the ROG Xbox Ally X right out of the gate at the high graphics presets, and I'm sure you drop that down. And I'm also, just to be clear, I'm playing here on performance mode, not plugged in, not charged. I like to show it without it being plugged in, so you don't have to think you're going to be attached to a wall to get these results. You can actually take this on the go with you, laying in bed, anything like that, and you're going to get these results here. So that's pretty good right off the bat. You don't have to tinker with a single thing with this handheld, and the game is very playable. Like, this is fine, especially on this screen, on this handheld and everything. 7-inch display. You don't need the insane details, but you're getting the high graphic setting right off of the bat. So pretty cool there. Now, if we go, let's change up some settings. Let's just, first of all, I just want to drop this down to medium and just see what it does give me, how big of a boost or how many more frames we do get here. So drop that down to medium. Yes, accept these changes. And then, yeah, not much is changing so far. What is dodge? Dodge is RT and the stick. In fact, weirdly, it seems like you're getting less FPS. You're dropping that down to medium. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's just not seen specifically. Like, it's hard to tell. You need to play more and see what goes on here. But yeah, as you were seeing before. Okay, you got 32. Yeah, the FPS is basically the same. But I think the goal for a game like this, because it's a fast-paced action game, is you want to hit that 60 frames per second. So let's see what we can do here to get this game up to 60 frames per second. Is it possible? So FSR, first of all, is prioritizing resolution. What you would want to do right away is prioritize performance. That's going to be the main thing. We take that down. Let's see what we get here. You're already at 40. Prioritizing resolution with FSR already feels much like smoother. And still 1080p, medium settings. Prioritizing frame rates with FSR. You're hitting 40 frames per second. So we'll get through this guy. Also, I'm just super excited for this game. I love Ninja Gaiden. Oh, here we go. Okay, so when you're not in battle, you're pushing 60 FPS. And I'm guessing once you get back into battle, it'll drop back down. Well, maybe not. You're pushing 50 FPS here. So I don't think it's going to be much. You probably can get this into 60 FPS in 1080p just by probably pushing this down to low. I bet if I push this down to low settings, we'll be very close to that 60 frames per second. And I bet if you go down to 720p or even 900p, you probably can play on medium or high, no problem, and get closer to that. So let's push this down to low. And we're at 60. So that's it. If you want to jump right in and get to 60 FPS, you want to play in 1080p, that's what you got to do. You go FSR, prioritize frame rate, drop the settings down to low, and you're going to be getting that. You're going to be hitting there 60 FPS. At times, you'll drop down into the 50s and stuff. Okay, they're dropping to 49, so speaking a little too soon here. But yeah, you're going to be closer to the 60 FPS here with that. Now, if you were to drop the resolution down, I bet if I change the resolution down to 720p, this will be over 60 FPS, and it'll be very smooth here for a game like this. So if I bring this down, let's go 720. And again, this is a 7-inch display, so I mean it's pretty fine. Oh, I didn't save it, did I? It's pretty fine to play 720p on a device of this size. So let's drop that down. Save the settings. Yes. And in combat, there we go. Yeah, we're at 60. I feel like it's going to go push above that at some point as well. So there it is. Basically, I mean, you can continue to play with it, around with it. You're 60, 54, and yeah, but you're going to be able to hit around that 60 FPS, no problem. And this again is on, I believe it's still on low for that. But when, like I said, they drop you in right on, you can go down to very low as well if you want, but I would just at least keep it on low. And you're hitting about 60 FPS here, which is good for a handheld. So Ninja Gaiden 4 just dropped on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You don't have to do too much tinkering, I don't think. Like, you can tinker more than this. Like, you can see the frame rates are still dropping 55, 60. Like, it's in that range. If you wanted way above, you would probably have to tinker a bit more. And I'm sure there are other things that you can play around with to get that to that point. But overall, yeah, it's running pretty smoothly here on the Xbox ROG Ally X. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm just excited to jump in and play this game because I've been looking forward to this game all year. I'm a big Ninja Gaiden fan, played all the other ones. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know where you're playing it, how you're playing it, if you're excited for this game, if you're playing on the handheld, all of those thoughts. I just want to quickly show it off here, how it runs with the different settings, just the initial settings here off of the bat for Ninja Gaiden 4 on the ROG Xbox Ally X.